Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody Burton, your source for all things Colorado real estate, and today we are in the Hilltop neighborhood here in Denver to tour this beautiful 6-bed, 5-bath home behind me. It stretches 5,500 square feet and it's currently on the market for $2.5 million. As always, thank you to Sabina Kerr for allowing us to tour this home and allowing me to bring you this video. Let's get inside and check it out. So coming through the front door of this new construction, you're immediately greeted by an open concept floor plan like you would expect in a modern home like this. But one thing I really like about what they've done is they don't give away all of the secrets of the home the second you walk through the front door. You have these beautiful staircases as a focal point, open back so it keeps the house nice and breezy and airy, but it does block some of the rest of the home, keeping the living room and dining room as their own separate space. Sometimes in these more modern floor plans, it can just feel like you're living in a big box, and the architects behind this one have done a really good job of giving you an open layout, that big floor plan that people are looking for, while also keeping a separation of space, making sure the house feels cozy and livable and not just a big cold open box. So coming now behind the staircase, you can really start to see what I mean about the way the home is laid out. We have a beautiful dining set in front of me, easily seating for 6 to 8, and a really large living space behind me with a beautiful, very large fireplace. Using the staircase to break up the space like this has really created separate living spaces while keeping the home open and airy. Really clever how the architects have done that. They've managed to create separate spaces without the home feeling compartmentalized. So I really love how they've laid out this kitchen. You can see it is absolutely massive. This island is probably 20 feet at least, with a breakfast bar to seat 6 to 8. All centered around this 6-burner commercial gas stove that's capable of making anything you want to make. You have more than enough space to host a gourmet meal, a nice dinner party, whatever you want. This kitchen is never going to hold you back. But a large kitchen isn't the only thing that's important, especially when it's laid out like this in the center of a home. I love the countertops they've picked out. I love the cabinets they've picked out, that contrasting light and dark, in addition to a really moody backsplash with the metal inlays. Really gives it a nice feel. You can see sitting down, having cocktails, hosting a nice dinner party. This really makes for a dramatic center of the home. So headed upstairs, you have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on this level, 2 bedrooms connected by a Jack and Jill, which share space, and then 1 bedroom with its own bathroom. All 3 are really large, nicely appointed, big closets in all 3. So regardless of whether you have kids or you have guests coming in to visit, you know everyone staying with you is going to be comfortable. And coming back down to the main floor, you have 2 more bedrooms and 2 bathrooms back on this level, one of which they currently have set up as an office, which is probably how I would use it. You have really large windows. It's a really nice space to work. So many people are working from home now with COVID. A lot of people aren't returning to the office. So having a home office is becoming more and more important. And these builders definitely understood that and made a space that would be really well suited for an office. So finishing up our tour of the main floor, you can see we come into the master suite, and suite is no over exaggeration with this home. Not only do you have a huge bedroom here, you have a really nicely appointed bathroom that we'll see in just a minute, and 2 closets and a wet bar. I really like that they have a wet bar in this home. That's not something you typically see except in the most high-end, most extravagant homes. And it's just a really nice feature to have. Whether you want to start your day right with a cup of coffee or finish your day right like me with a glass of wine before you head to bed, it's just nice to have that just steps away from your bedroom. So I told you in the bedroom that this was a really large, really well-appointed bathroom, and now you can see what I'm talking about. This is a bathroom that's truly worthy of a $2.5 million home. You have dual vanities behind me. Of course you would expect something like that in a home like this. Freestanding tub, really pretty, really nice design here. And look at this shower. I'm just gonna step in here and you can see how much space we actually have. It is wall to wall, probably 20 feet wide, multiple shower heads. You've got your handheld, a rain shower, wall-mounted shower. It's really, really cool, and it's open. Because it's so large, it doesn't need any separation of space there. You don't have to worry about everything splashing because it is so large. So what a cool feature. It just really opens up the space, makes it feel really different, really unique, and really special. So, you know, this is definitely worthy of a $2.5 million home. I think a bathroom like this could be in a home twice this price. So if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know we're gonna take a minute and take a look at the closet. And this one's not a bad size. You know, a closet like this, definitely something many people would be able to have. But for a home of this size, you know, it's not that big. However, you have 2 of them. So we've just jumped into the other closet, which starts to make a lot more sense in this home. Having this much space, having a separation of the 2 closets, now you're getting what you're paying for. You're getting that space. And this one's really nice. They've put a bunch of shelves behind you, lots of hanging space, doubled up on most of the walls, long hanging here for dresses, formal wear, that sort of thing. So when you add the other closet plus this closet, now we're stepping up to the level you'd expect for $2.5 million. So coming down to the lower level, you can see you have a really, really large wet bar. So not only do you have the entertainer's kitchen upstairs, you have a second option to entertain downstairs. Make your cocktails, store your wine, store your beer. They've given you 2 fridges to do that, which is a nice touch to have. I also really like that they've added a dishwasher down here. You know, so many times homes of this caliber, $2.5 million and above, a wet bar is almost expected down in the basement. It's just kind of a standard feature. However, I have been in some really high-end homes where you don't have a dishwasher down here. And if you're hosting a party, if you're hosting a nice evening with friends, at the end of the night, you've enjoyed some wine, now you're stuck carrying all of your glassware upstairs, hoping you don't drop it and break it, hoping you don't spill that last little bit of wine out of all of the individual glasses. And it's just kind of a mess. At a home of this price point, why subject yourself to that? Take your wine, take your glasses, stick it in the dishwasher. You can keep everything down here, keep it clean, keep it organized. It just makes life so much easier. So finishing up the lower level, you can see you have a second fireplace here, some really nice sized windows, and I do say lower level as opposed to a basement, because you can see we're only about halfway below grade, which still allows this level to be flooded with natural light. You also have easy egress if you ever need to get out. Easily open that window, step right out. You're not trying to crawl through some tiny little window like you see in a true basement where you're so low. So it gives you a nice space. You don't feel like you're below ground. This is really another usable floor, just like upstairs, just like the upper level. So I really like how they've done this. They've taken advantage of the lot size. They've taken advantage of the space by going down a little bit, but they haven't gone so deep that you lose out on all that natural light and a feel of a proper living room. So I hope you enjoyed this week's property tour. I know I did. I absolutely love this home, and I'm sure it won't be on the market long. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have lots more videos coming up. And if you are in the market for a home like this, please feel free to give me a call. I would love to help you find your next dream home, whether it's this one or whether it's any home here in the Colorado area. My phone number and email will be at the end of this video, as well as the description below. And with that, until next week, bye-bye.